Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We find ourselves in the astral plane where we've been taken after failing our attempts to dominate the Elder Brain. So I did a quick look online to see what happens if we do succeed in order to determine should I go back and reload and try again. And the answer is nothing. From what I was able to read online, you're guaranteed to lose. Even if you pass the checks, even if you get a crit success on that 99, the Elder Brain still shakes off your control. Apparently succeeding on that 99 difficulty check is the only one that actually matters. And if you succeed, it means that in the later on fight that we're going to have with the Elder Brain, it has a slight reduction in health. That's it. The rest of those checks were just for show, which, if a GM for a tabletop game tried that, just had me make a bunch of rolls until I failed, and the rolls mean nothing, I would be very annoyed. I mean, it's a video game, it's fine. But, yeah, that would be considered terrible GMing. To just require a bunch of rolls that do nothing. Rolls that are designed for you to fail. It's like, why even bother? Anyway, back to here and now. So the Elder Brain got free, transformed a bunch of people. We're down here, so we've got the Orphic Hammer. We've got Orpheus here. I don't know where the Emperor is hiding. I don't see him currently. But I'm guessing things there are going to come to a head right away, because Lae'zel is going to have strong opinions about what to do regarding Orpheus. And as much as the Emperor has aided us the entire time, and therefore I want to believe him, with him having all the power to control us or not, right now he needs our help because of the Elder Brain. Once the Elder Brain is defeated, he won't need us, and he'll have the entire power of whether to control us or not. And he's shown historically that he's perfectly willing to mind control the leader of Baldur's Gate so that he can still play at being a leader from the shadows and just keep them as puppet. And he considers that love. So, long-term, leaving the Emperor alive and trusting him is going to fail. Versus Orpheus is more of a wild card unknown. But Orpheus is better than Blacketh. And therefore at least there's a bit of a positive spin to it. Whereas I don't think the Emperor has any chance of turning out well for us. So I'm gonna side with Orpheus, but I do feel bad because the Emperor has been helping us this entire time. Yeah, there you are. Orphic Favor. What is that? While within 60 feet of Prince Orpheus, the affected entity has resistance to psychic damage and a +3 bonus to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. Yeah. Well, we're probably not going to attack you with much psychic damage, so that's fine.
Yankee's power will see us through. One last time.
Yeah. There is the big unknown, though, of Orpheus probably hates all things mind flayery. And we have parasites. Some of us willingly have taken it a step farther than that as well.
If we do not do this, all is lost.
Yeah, and we also killed his helpers. We do not do this, all is lost. Do what? You haven't actually told me to do anything. I could click on the minor orb of domination. Alright, Lae'zel.
Assume nothing.
I just want you, for no apparent reason, don't worry, Emperor. I just want her to equip the Orphic hammer for a moment. Yes. Last chance to defeat the brain. Totally true. How would you feel about attacking this crystal, Lae'zel? Just for the fun of it, you know?
Do not seek me again. We are done. You will live with the consequences of your actions for the little time you have left.
Probably should have talked to him first.
Break Prince Orpheus free.
It occurs to me that he probably had dialogue.
After an eon of captivity.
I'm gonna... Let's reload this quick save. If not, then that's fine. But it occurs to me now, when he just suddenly, don't seek me again. It's like, that felt like I was supposed to have talked to him first, and then made a decision to attack the crystal. Maybe mid-dialogue or something.
Best be on my way.
At least that's how it felt. I don't know. We'll see. Let's talk to you and then decide things. Yeah. You want to miss this.
I have assessed our encounter with the Netherbrain from every angle. I know why we failed. The problem was not the stones. The problem was you. You can make only one move at a time, but the Netherbrain calculates every possible at once. It knows what you will do. It knows everything you could possibly do. You cannot outmaneuver it. To defeat it, you would have to think like an Elithid. Better yet, be one. Your mind is not capable of this. Mine is. You will give the stones to me. I will assimilate Orpheus, and then I will be able to leave this prison to face the brain.
Assimilate him. Skvar! No! Now is the time to liberate him. Do not stand against me.
Okay, I can see his point and his plan. So, we need a full mind flayer that has assimilated Orpheus to be able to take on the brain. That's the claim. So, we could... Man, there's no good answers here, because we could let the Emperor do what he says, kill Orpheus, and then go take on the brain. We could go Mind Flayer or Astarion. Assimilate Orpheus, and then take on the brain. Yeah. When you say assimilate, what do you mean by that? I assume that means eating him. Would I be able to wield the stones myself if I became an Elithid and assimilated Orpheus? Probably. I don't think in that case there's anything special about the Emperor necessarily. I don't really want to become a full Mind Flayer. But I don't trust the Emperor. I don't care about Orpheus, but I want to wield the stones myself. I don't believe a word you just said. But there's another way we'll free Orpheus. That's what I'm wanting, but... how does that result in us being able to take out the Elder Brain? If we need the mind of a Mind Flayer. When you say assimilate Orpheus, what do you mean by that?
I will consume his thoughts, his knowledge, his brain.
So you would kill him. He is Gith's heir. You'd be the Githyanki people's betrayer. You'd be my betrayer.
I realize he is of some significance to you, but he is of even more value to our cause.
Is there an option where we can let him do that? Like, I'm wondering if there's some way that we can do it where he still does the attack with the stones, but we don't let him assimilate Orpheus. Can't he just keep using the power as he is now? My guess is no. Also, I don't really want to give him the stones, because once the Elder Brain is dead, then he would have the stones and the crown. And that seems like a bad idea. I just don't see the solution if we free Orpheus. I want to free Orpheus. It feels like the right call. The better call. I mean, Orpheus was a very good soldier. Warrior, whatever. Maybe he can come up with a plan? I think we're going to free Orpheus regardless. I could go for this option, but it feels like giving him the stones and eventually the crown is going to turn out way worse. So yeah, we're going to free Orpheus. That's been my plan for ages. I don't think I'm going to turn from that. We'll free Orpheus.
You still don't trust me. After all we've been through.
Yeah.
Remember, I have been your salvation from the very beginning. Your knight in shining armor. I freed you from the Nautiloid. Prevented you from crashing to your death. I have protected you ever since. At no small cost to myself. I came to you as a leader, but I did not shy away from showing you vulnerability. I needed you as much as you needed me. I was not above recognizing this. When you discovered my true identity, I did not flinch from the truth. I never lied to you, not once. I am just like you. We have the same enemy, the same story. I encouraged you to fulfill your potential, all while protecting you from harm. Now I ask you for the last time to trust me. Release the Nether Stones to me.
He makes good points. But the point is, everything he's done to help us was leading to this point. And so he could easily do any amount of working with us if he knew it would eventually lead to him being back in power, back in control. Particularly because Mind Flayer minds are apparently able to see all the future possibilities and plan for all the contingencies. So his aiding us has been aiding himself. He was stuck in here, unable to do anything without us around. So it's like, I can see his point, but it's not as selfless as he makes it out to be. But I do feel bad, because he has been helping us the entire time. You withheld information from me at every turn, true. I don't want to be a Mind Flayer. Enough, I have the hammer, I will free Orpheus.
After everything I've done for you, I thought you understood the value of your freedom when you destroyed the contract that bound you to deliver the crown. But now you insist on freeing the Githyanki and risking everything we worked towards. I told you the Githyanki would only want to kill you for what you are. Still, you choose to break our alliance. I had hoped for better, but I can't say I'm surprised. It was always in your nature to give in to temptation. Very well. Since you will not work with me, you work against me. You leave me no option but to join the Nether Brain.
free Orpheus.
Seems like a odd choice.
Hope he'll be receptive to us.
Why does he think he needs to join? I mean, obviously, when Orpheus is free, Orpheus won't be protecting him from the Elder Brain. At that point, he is going to side with the Elder Brain. But I would think, like, if he uses this time to just get distance, like while he's still under the protection of Orpheus, and just stay out of the fight, then once the Elder Brain's gone, he's just free. If he willingly now sides with the Elder Brain, we're going to have to fight him, and he's gonna die. I don't know. Hi, Lae'zel.
The gate is gone. Our mission is set. Smash the crystals with the hammer and free the Prince of the Comet. Gith's beloved son will lead us to a sure victory against the Netherbrain.
That's assuming that he has a plan that'll work to take out the Elder Brain, which supposedly you need to be a Mind Flayer to do. I could let Lae'zel do it, or I could do it. I'm worried if Lae'zel does it, we're going to go into a cutscene and Lae'zel will be the one leading it, which is probably isn't the worst. But if there's some sort of persuasion check she needs to do, I'll be disappointed. But it feels right for her to be the one smashing the crystals. Part of me thinks that if we were up front smashing them, that might give us a bit more of a positive view in Orpheus's mind, since we are somewhat Mind Flayery. But no. Thematically, Lae'zel smashing them makes the most sense. Please don't kill me.
As the Githyanki prince takes his blade, a silent cry pierces your head. It's unlike any sensation you've ever felt.
You reek of Illithid. You stole an unborn hatchling from my people. And you slaughtered my honor guard. Nonetheless, it seems we must be allies.
Your Majesty, the Prince of the Comet, Gith's true heir. It is an honor.
Do not patronize me. You rejected the Illithid when it no longer suited your needs. No doubt you freed me because it suits you now. I will neither forgive nor forget your abuse of my powers.
I mean, I didn't trust him, and I'm trusting you more. It's not that I didn't need him anymore. I had no choice. Without your powers, I would have died, and you would still be trapped for eternity. The Emperor held all the cards until now. I freed you at the first opportunity. True. Drop the attitude. You're free now, aren't you? Should have left you in chains. No. The Emperor held all the cards until now. I freed you at the first opportunity.
That is false. You had the opportunity to surrender yourself to my honor guard. They would have given you a noble end.
Okay.
Any worthy individual destined to become Geik would have done so. My guard would have freed me, and I would have stopped the Elder Brain before it evolved into a Nether Brain. All that suffering, avoidable, were it not for the choices you made.
First of all, I tried that. Your guard were pathetically weak and got killed by the Emperor. So, yeah, no, we had to free you. Your guard were not going to pull that off. As for us stealing a hatchling, which you said before, the hatchling was going to be killed off because it was deemed too weak to free itself. We're giving it another chance at life. Because your people are just Somewhat cruel. Let's forget about the past. I was misled. What now? You went through a lot, so I'll ignore that. Do you have any idea how to stop the brain? While we bicker, the nether brain is executing the grand design. We need to stop it. That's all you have to say. I'll just leave you here then. I'm not gonna say I was misled. I don't think we necessarily made the wrong choices. I think he is upset and assigning blame where none exists. I'm not gonna say we didn't make mistakes, but we've done the best we could in the circumstances we found ourselves in. You went through a lot, so I'll ignore that. Do you have any idea how to stop the brain?
Yes, I do. The Geik was correct about one thing. The Netherbrain's power is beyond us. The hardest metal in the world would not cut through its mind, for it is made of thought itself. At this point, it will take an Illithid to unleash the full potential of the Netherstones.
Huh. Someone will need to turn into a mind flayer. Are you willing to do that? Do we ask him to turn into a mind flayer? That's kind of crazy. There has to be another way. I'm not becoming a mind flayer. I would rather not. I understand if that's what it takes, I'll do it. This isn't an easy decision. I need a moment to consider it. There has to be another way.
There is not. We face a Netherbrain. For there to be one way to defeat it is unlikely enough. There will not be another.
I'm not becoming a mind flayer.
Just as I was free, I will do it. I will become Illithid. I will sacrifice my soul for my people. I will end the grand design.
My prince, you cannot. This is not your burden to bear.
So we have a choice of either Orpheus sacrificing himself or us sacrificing ourselves. From what I've read in vague wikis and whatnot, I believe if Karlach is with us at this point, or at some time around here, she gets the option as well, because she'd rather take that option than continue dealing with her heart, or, you know, die from that, or, yeah, go to Avernus. Kind of wish she was in the party at this point, because that's arguably a happier ending for her, maybe, unless there is some way to fix her heart. I know Lae'zel's not stepping up. You're a true hero.
The Netherbrain will be only too pleased to claim me.
My prince, no!
Even in my darkest hours, I knew it was my destiny to save my people. I could never have imagined this would be the way. Give Tavkim crushed.
You could have volunteered, Lae'zel. Also, did he have a parasite in him? Or does he have the means of...
All to wield these.
Yeah.
Let us seek out the Netherbrain and finish this. Once the grand design is ended, kill me. It is the very least you can do.
Like, I'm all for gaining the Mind Flayer powers.
It's time for us to meet our fates and end this Illithid nightmare.
but going full Mind Flayer felt wrong.
Ahead.
Oh, Lae'zel, I don't actually want you using that hammer. I'm pretty sure it is not as good as whatever you were using that I have now lost. Oh yeah, you were using the silver sword. Yes, which is far better.
Let's get going.
Through the portal, with haste.
Lae'zel, anything you want to say?
I will not forget what you did here today, nor will the Githyanki people. We have unchained the true bear. First, he will lead us to victory against the Netherbrain. Then, he will loose the Githyanki from Vlaakith's undead talons.
I don't think he will. He's already told us to kill him later. But I admire your optimism. Yeah, I think I'm ready to leave the astral plane. Oh, Baldur's Gate is in bad shape. So,
We could attempt to sneak past, or just fight our way through.
sneaking's probably not going to happen. So, I guess that leaves a question of once Orpheus is dead, and we still have the parasites, how does that work out? Like, when Orpheus and the Elder Brain are dead, how do we keep the protection? I hadn't considered that. Because we don't need Orpheus for the protection of the Mind Flayer parasites, then maybe there wasn't a reason to betray the Emperor. I mean, if we're not going to have Orpheus on our side to take out Vlaakith, I don't know.
With haste.
Occurs to me that this isn't going to play out as well as I imagined it would. Like most things, there's not going to be a happy ending.
It's dark. Chris! You held the future of a people in your hands. How dare you take our prince from us? How dare you parade around this abomination?
It was his choice.
Blasphemous tongue, Voss.
Voss, give Kartav Kim crush.
What?
Stand down. The true heir has spoken.
No. It can't be.
Yet it is. Orpheus took this form so that we could defeat the Netherbrain. There's no way to talk to your prince. Still want to attack. I'm ready when you are. Orpheus took this form so that we could defeat the Netherbrain.
Orpheus. My prince. What's become of you?
The grand design must be ended. A sacrifice had to be made.
The duty fell to me. I am not long for this world, or any other.
What of Vlaakith? What of our liberty?
You underestimate your own people. Their imaginations have kept the name Orpheus alive for millennia. Bring them my message. Tell them my fate. Some will doubt. Some will mock. But some will listen. And the spark will be lit.
Yankee freedom means nothing if the grand design comes to pass. We need your help, Voss. Wasting time, we need to face the Netherbrain? By the nine hells, how did you find us? We need your help, boss. We need to stop the Grand Design.
Find your nerve, my friend. Today, we strike at the brain. This champion holds the key to the Grand Design's end. Answer to him as you would to me.
Your Majesty.
I have spoken.
As you wish. I stand at the ready.
Your friendship, your constancy. When I fell to despair, they elated me. Thank you, my friend. Shavazai.
Shavazai.
Now, to the Netherbrain. Let it be the first victim in the war for the skies.
Call forth allies. Your allies have pledged to help you. You can summon them during combat with that button. So I am the key to our victory. I don't think I have anything special about me. So we've got the button. We also have a call for allies button that are apparently different, but I'm guessing are not. I don't know what that will do for me, if there's a limited number of charges or something. There's no tooltip I can look at. Because I don't want to waste... If it is a limited number, because I only have so many allies, I don't want to waste it. Absolutus. Acolyte of the Absolute. Yeah, so we've got a bunch of Absolute people here. So they've given us the choice of
we have lost much already.
Sneaking or
We will lose
attacking.
more before the day is out.
Oh, hello.
But even when the last soul falls, Baldur's Gate will stand. For Baldur's Gate is more than just a city. It is more than a place of opportunity for those of mercantile spirit. More than a place of refuge for those who are lost. More than a home for friends, loved ones, and adventuring souls. Baldur's Gate is a place where anyone can find what they need, if they're just willing to fight for it. Today, Baldur's Gate needs us. Today, we fight for... You're late, friend. This is the one you spoke of.
The very same. The champion we've been waiting for. The one who will save Baldur's Gate from ruin.
The Fist examines your illithid ally with suspicion. He was not expecting the savior of Baldur's Gate to be accompanied by a mind flayer.
Appearances may change, but they do not mask the one within. This one I know. Observe with whom it traveleth. Friends. This mind flare will fight with thee. It will save thy city and thy lives.
The Fist eyes your illithid ally with suspicion, softening to curiosity. His hostility melting at the recognition that there's more behind those eyes than malice.
My steel is yours, and I'm not alone.
You helped me once. I figured it's time I paid you back. With magic.
I'm better at crafting steel than wielding it. Your friend here is armored and potion-fueled and ready for battle.
I have marshaled the best the Flaming Fist has to offer. We will fight to the last.
You've unexpected friends. But my debt to you still stands. The Iron Hand Gnome's firepower is yours to command. Just show us where it's needed.
The Moon Maiden's silver light is a shield in dark times. Today, it is mine to wield.
And I hold her sword.
Whatever strength I have to lend, I will lend it. I will make my city proud again.
Did you think I was gonna let you have all the fun? Mole looks out for her friends. Mind flayers included. And she'll have your back. Trust me.
You can count on me, little rabbit, and your squiddy friend. I thirst for the hunt.
I made some improvements to Ramesses' arcane artillery. Give the word and the sky falls on any who stand in your way.
I'm in the mood to crack some skulls after that fuckery in the Temple of Baal. The City Watch will be glad to oblige me.
Not sure what I have to offer a mind flayer, if I'm honest. But I hope my words of encouragement and reassurance will strengthen your resolve.
The journey has been brutal, but I stand here a Hell Rider once more. And I would die a proud man if I died this day.
I want my city back. And I've brought the toughest bastards from the guild to get the job done. My people have never hunted a monster this large. They are eager to join the fray.
All the strength of the lands we healed flows through me, and from me to you. And whatever company you keep.
Nature's servant awaits.
Glad to have you with us. And not a moment too soon.
The air is thick with anticipation. All eyes are on you. They're expecting a speech, something to stir their hearts and put fire in their bellies for the fight ahead.
Embrace your courage, let it guide you through battle. Don't give in to fear. Our freedom depends on your bravery today. You are the guardians of the city. The outcome of this battle is not predetermined. It will depend on your will to win. We fight to defeat the Netherbrain, and we fight to control its crown. To blood, death, and slaughter, a fight well fought, a brain well burned. Our freedom depends on your bravery today. You are the guardians of the city.
Well said. We'll prepare ourselves. We'll be ready when you call upon us. Balduran's grace be with you.
So I don't recognize this Bjorn fellow. Wherever he's at. Here. Have we run into you before and I just don't remember you? I remembered basically everyone else. There was, I think... I don't remember you, Ulma. Who were you? Like, your face is familiar, but I don't remember exactly what quest we dealt with that... Yeah, I don't remember you. Gurleader. Oh, Gurleader. Okay, there we go. You're with the Gur. Perfect. The rest I think I know. So, clearly... they've used potions to age up our owlbear. And then given it armor and whatnot. Cool stuff. Polymorphed. Yep, that's fair. Cool. I don't actually know how to use these people. Like, they've told me I can call on them, but I don't know what that means. Also, has Jaheira finally healed? Where are you? Because the entire time since she bailed on our party... There she is. Hey! She has finally healed. She's been at like half health with some effect on her. Because she wasn't in our party anymore, and so she wasn't going through the healing up every time we rested. And so she just sat there at half dead the entire game. I think I'm going to end the episode here. And then figure out where to go from there. So we were told we could stealth or go in guns blazing and fight. I'm probably going to go the fight my way through the city option because that sounds more my style. Yeah, I don't know what this entails. It's like they've shaken it up with this idea of calling on allies. I don't know what that means. Oh, so we've got bonuses that we gained from our allies. Reduce all fire damage by 5. Gain a D4 to charisma checks and saving throws. I'll take that. Galvanizing Word and the will of Duke Ravengard runs hot through your veins, granting you 30 temporary hit points. Cool. Freedom of movement. And psychic resistance. Cool. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye.